Hi there, this is Fassi.
Now, Mike.
Today we are going to talk about the new releases by Traxxas. They have been I know previously they released the TRX4, and today we are going to talk about two-wheel drive. They came out with two vehicles, and Rustler two-wheel drive and slash two-wheel drive, and it's a 3S brushless system. Mike is going to talk more about it.
Yeah, so this is their new 3S line. They're releasing a whole fleet of new VXL systems. It's just this was the first. There's like going to be phases of the releases. This is the first phase. They released the Rustler and the Slash here. So this is the new Slash 4x4. The new body looks super nice. They actually redesigned the body. A lot of people were complaining that the Slash body parachutes, any short course body parachutes, but they redesigned it to kind of avoid that. The front end is a little bit stubbier, so the wind's supposed to go over it a little bit better. So
yeah, it looks different.
It looks nice.
Than the old Slash.
I really like it. They did a good job with the design. I love the little drop down here on the hood. It looks really cool. So I'm glad that they changed it up. They did a very good job with the body colors too. This is, I believe, called red. It's a little bit confusing, but I guess it has some red, so it's I guess that's a red one.
Yeah, they have like 4 different colors.
Yeah.
Like you can, we'll drop down a picture, right?
Yeah, there's a black one, the super cool 40th anniversary. That's like a red, white, and blue. This is the red one. What else is there? I believe rock and roll, and a blue one, which is like blue, black, and white. But yeah, all the same chassis. They did, we'll cover like from front to back. They did redesign the bumper. The bumper looks super nice on these. I'm glad they redesigned that. Hopefully that'll prevent a lot of the times the Slash, whenever it would nosedive, the body would get stuck in front of the bumper.
Oh, really?
So hopefully this will prevent that. It looks like a very good design. There's some bracing in here. So it looks good. I like it a lot. Next, it looks like they put on some GTRs, which is very nice to get out of the box. They are plastic, threaded. They're plastic shocks, they're plastic GTRs, but it's still a GTR. It's still got, it's still gonna hold all that oil. It's got a preload. You're not gonna have to worry about those preloads, little clip spacers anymore. And they feel great. They actually feel very nice instead of like the old Slashes with the Ultra shocks. These feel super nice. It looks like they went to a different type of plastic for their A-arms, shock towers, Nerf bars, and the battery tie downs. It's like a lighter gray plastic. It feels lighter. This entire vehicle feels quite a bit lighter than the typical than a typical Slash. So I'm assuming that it's going to be a lighter weight plastic. It feels a little bit like a little bit more sturdy. So hopefully that has some give, because especially on a shock tower, like you need it to twist a little bit. You don't want it to just shatter,
Yeah.
So I'm sure they figured out
a little bit more flex.
Yeah. The body's gonna have, the chassis is gonna have a little bit more flex. What is very cool about the new VXL line also is that it is coming with a Metal Gear steering servo. I believe that's a 2057. So it's nice that that's out of the box on a VXL now. So all these changes, they're good changes that they made. It's a long time coming, and I do appreciate that the Slash has always come with metal turnbuckles. That is really cool. And obviously what everybody's been seeing is the new VXL system. This thing it looks awesome. I'm glad they went blacked out. I think that looks great. It comes with an equipped fan already. It looks like a 30 millimeter fan on there. The big change that they made from not just the color is the motor. The motor now comes with a 3200 kV versus the old VXL 3S was a 3500 kV. It looks like this can is longer, but it's slotted, so it does have holes and there's a fan in there. So I think that's where the extra room is coming from. It's technically, I believe, still a 550 motor, but yeah, it's like a long can. It almost kind of looks like a 2400 kV motor, but it's the 3200 kV long can motor.
Also, they came out with the battery holder.
Oh yeah, it's clipless now. I forgot about it. Yeah, it's clipless now. That's awesome. No body pins at all. Man, those right angle body clips, they go missing so fast.
Yeah, it is.
So it's
All
nice.
this.
Yeah, it's nice that they finally did that. The chassis that they did, it's an LCG chassis. I love that they did that. And it looks like I don't know if it's like laser etched or what, but it looks like a carbon fiber.
Yeah,
it's not,
exactly.
It's not carbon fiber, but it looks like they etched it to look carbon fiber. And it looks very nice. They did a good job with it. So this thing looks like ready, you could dirt oval race with it. You could get on an off-road race and race a two-wheel drive short course class. So it looks very nice.
Yeah, the Nerf bars are very sturdy too.
The Nerf bars feel good, yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm a little surprised on, and I think it was to save the cost, was that they didn't do the Magnum transmission. If they would have done the Magnum transmission, I think that would have been really nice. But I'm assuming they're going to leave that as an optional upgraded part because it is very heavy duty. That transmission is awesome. So it might not be necessary. The old one might still be able to hold up. So yeah, that's going to be a upgrade you can do. Next would be the controller. So they have a new TQI Sport. This thing is tiny. It is very, very, very light. And what I just realized is that it does not have the option for the Bluetooth module.
Yeah.
So I guess since it's a TQI Sport, I don't know if they're going to still make the regular TQI, but I hope they do because that Bluetooth option does help a lot with the your endpoint adjustments and doing all that kind of technical stuff. But you have a basic remote. It does have a steering trim, power switches back here, and it looks like the set button is here in the back. I guess that's just to be rebinding the vehicle. That's how that's going to be done. They did do a cool little feature. I wish this was rubber or like some kind of grip, but it is plastic. But they did a cool little thing that you can just remove this. So
nice.
if there's a small kid, it makes the remote even smaller, so their hands could fit around it a lot more comfortably. But yeah, we'll see if they keep. I knew that they were gonna change the remote. I thought they were gonna like kind of upgrade the remote and have like a screen, but they kind of went the other way. It seems like they're trying to reach a more broad audience. They want more people to get into this at a more affordable price. They're still gonna release a very fast vehicle. The average entry level hobby car owner, they're not going to care what the remote looks like. They just want it to work. They don't care that it has all the bells and whistles or even has a screen. A screen might even be overwhelming. So the fact that they just released a simple version with some upgraded parts on the vehicle but still plastic, I think it's a good idea. But it's clear to see that their marketing is going towards the masses. They're trying to draw more people into
exactly.
it. They're trying to make it more affordable. Everything's getting more expensive, so they're cutting the costs on these vehicles so it's more accessible to people.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. And the beefed up arms, they made changes with the shock towers and all that, which is really nice.
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about Rustler, guys.
So the Rustler,
excited about it.
yeah, the Rustler is really cool. It's clipless as well. Everything's clipless on their vehicles now. It's got 2 in the front, 1 in the back. And this one, the Slash is capable of 50 miles per hour with no gearing change. That's just running a 3S. I will also mention that they went to 32 pitch gears. They do not run 48 pitch anymore.
All right.
Yeah. So that's a pretty cool. So the little cone shaped spur gears are going to come in 32 pitch now, which I think that's a great upgrade. So yeah, the Slash on a 3S, no gearing change, goes 50 miles per hour. The Rustler on 3S, no gearing change, goes 60 miles per hour.
Nice.
So stadium truck, these new tires look awesome. I actually really, really like them. Same concept as the Slash. It's got the GTR, it's got the new plastic, the new like kind of fake carbon fiber. This new battery little tie down for the 2-wheel drive looks super cool. I'm glad that they were able to figure out a way to make this work also with the little latch system because those body clips are annoying. But yeah, the Rustler does have plastic links. Even though if it's VXL, it does have the plastic turnbuckles, non-adjustable turnbuckles.
In the older model, it was the same way or no?
Older models, no, they were adjustable turnbuckles, yeah, metal.
I got you.
But these are kind of just like a little bit more basic. Again, the general hobby consumer that just walks in the store and buys a Rustler, they're not even going to know that these can be adjusted, so they leave it like that just so it stays, the camber's set, the toe is set, you don't have to do much to it, it rips, it's super fast, and you get the new TQI Sport transmitter as well. But yeah, the Rustler does come with it looks like it comes with a new wheelie bar that runs all the way through the bottom. And it looks really cool. It has this new like handle type of deal. So that looks really cool. I believe the front bumper looks the same. And the hinge pin on this thing, it used to be like a fiberglass material. Yeah. They upgraded that to aluminum. So that's aluminum. It stays nice and solid, or I don't know if it's aluminum or it's some kind of metal. I don't believe the Slash has them.
No, Slash doesn't.
Yeah, it's usually the Rustler and the Bandit. But yeah, it's like a metal material. It's not that weird fiberglass material anymore. So that's a pretty cool change to make. But yeah, the changes they made, they're awesome. I get why they did everything they did. And the body colors on the Rustler.
They did a new tire setup too, like. Yeah. This is like Sledgehammer tires, like Sledgehammer, right?
Yeah, they look like the Sledgehammer tires.
Yeah, but they're wider than the original Rustler.
Yeah, they look nice and wide. I think these are still the same wheels though. These are the same wheels on the VXL, or sorry, on like the basic Rustler, but the tires look very, very, very good. The rear ones do feel softer than the front. I know they've been running firm tires in the front on like the Mini XRTs and the Mini Slashes, because when this thing squats and lifts, you do not want these to balloon. So a stiffer tire will not balloon as easily. But yeah, this is a very good vehicle. The Rustler looks awesome. The body options look very, very nice. But yeah, I'm excited to see what else they come out with. I'm hoping to see like maybe an optional higher end remote from Traxxas would be cool. The release date on this vehicle today is actually the release date. So these are for sale now. We are fully stocked with the Slashes, the Rustlers. I believe the 4-wheel drives are coming in July. Right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so all the vehicles. I did see something, I'm not sure how accurate this is, I'll look into it, but I saw that the 40th anniversary and the black versions are kind of like limited releases.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know, we'll get those for sure, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys are wanting those specific ones, I would pick those up sooner rather than later, because those are probably going to be, once they're gone, I think they're going to be gone.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. This was a just short introduction about the new releases from Traxxas. Like, I know they are remaking them and they're making them in better way and more affordable. I remember like when the Slash 2-wheel drive, like the older version used to be around $350 to $380. Right now these are in $300 range, which is more affordable for a lot more people. And there are so many races happening with these around US. Like, I'm not going to talk about around the valley. Around US, a lot of people race them in dirt, oval, and all that, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys subscribe our channel to stay up with all the new releases. We know we do make the video a little bit later, but we want to gather all the facts when they are releasing and everything before we release it. Just like, please subscribe our channel and like us for more videos, and let us know if anything we are saying wrong or doing wrong.
Yeah, we might have misspoke, so let us know in the comments if you caught any errors.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.